Habibti went and got 10 mil of us nonsense that I took him out. That girl coming from Venus, like, what are you talking about? She came from Lewisham, bro.
It seems like if I was to try snatch a watch from your team, like you would have to chase me.
No, bro, don't get confused. The security in there will put you in an armbar, fam. There's even a video of the security putting a man in an armbar in the arcade.
And then also these other watch brands like Hublot.
Oh, that's a piece of shit. That's a piece of shit, bro. Nobody in there ever buy a Hublot, bro. You know, as soon as you walk out the store, you've lost 95%, 90% of your money. I'm looking around, bro. I'm seeing all these Thai man driving their ped with no helmet. Let me join the vibe. What? Bro, man got pulled straight away, bro. Man was talking about 2,000. You pay 2,000. Yeah. 2,000 baht. He said 2,000 pounds. You pay 2,000 pounds. Natural diamonds are just on the way down.
You got so much knowledge, bro. Real. Did you have this knowledge like when you started actually becoming a jeweler, or was this all prior?
I've gone up to pick up my lighter. All my euros have dropped on the floor. I had like 5,000 euros. Before I could pick it up, yeah, I just heard a breath on the back of my head. Assalamu alaikum. Man's had to proper bad him up, you know. The guy's gone, he's rounded up his brethren. He's a policeman, you know.
It sounds like mentally you were, as you said, you got a tattoo. Like you were in it, you had the mindset, this is my life.
Yeah.
This is what's going on.
Yeah, like I remember when I got this tattooed, I was in it till the end, bro. I'm saying, bro, even when I'm 50, 60, I'm screaming this. That was my mentality back then. Little did I know.
But what is going on, my people? We're back with the Click It podcast. It's been a minute. Got my boy Jase here. We got special guests today, bruv. Listen, we're coming hard with the guests. You saw last episode's guests, bro. We're not stopping. We're not slowing down. Got Ard Adz in there.
My brother.
Come in. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay, man. We said 6:30, innit? And it's like 7:30 now.
Oh, it happens at mine.
Things happen anyway. Damn.
You know about that Moroccan timing and that, my bad.
Closer to the mic as well in future, bro. You lot can't see him, but we got Badz behind now, and he's still getting used to this, bro. Move the mic closer to you, I was doing a lot of talking off camera, but I wanted to save it for now, innit? So, First off, man, how's things?
Alhamdulillah, no complaints, man.
Yeah,
man.
See, you gave me the hat as well. You guys can see.
Come on.
Gave me the hat first off, you know, got to rep it.
My bro.
A rep it, man.
Oh, quick question as well, yeah. Ramadan this year, how was it? Because a lot of people are telling me this year was something special. I don't know what it was about this year, Ramadan, but everyone was telling me that, you know.
Alhamdulillah, it was breaking fast quite early, man. Like at the start, 5:30ish, 5:35. So alhamdulillah, it was kind of easy this year, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, smooth sailing shit, man. Yeah, man.
And in terms of the religious side of it, closer to God?
Oh yeah, always. Every Ramadan and get closer, alhamdulillah, man.
And one thing that we all know that you did to get closer to God was completely quitting music.
Yeah.
And I want to speak about that more, even though we spoke about it a bit off camera. I want to speak about it more. What was the thing that actually made you say, yo, I'm actually gonna call it a day with this music thing? Because you were speaking about it for a while.
Yeah.
Saw a few interviews before you did it where you were saying, oh, I'm gonna quit. You know it's wrong, you're gonna quit. What made you say that day, I'm just gonna quit? Today's the day.
Do you know what, bro? It was a thing of basically when I was just getting I was going through bare little signs in it, yeah. One of them obviously being I've spoke about before the burglary that happened in the shop.
Yeah,
felt like that happened because it was all haram money, all music money. That was one of the reasons, and then the main reason, bro, for obviously I stopped. I had retired music December 2023. That was my last official music release. But what it was, bro, yeah, when I went jail as well, that was just like another sign, like I could be here because of all the haram stuff that's still, because I had retired music, but I didn't delete it off the streaming platforms.
Yeah.
And the videos were still up. So I just took it as a sign from Allah, like, because I didn't have the strength to do it whilst I was on road. He's put me in prison, and that's now made me delete my music completely. So alhamdulillah, innit, for that.
So So with the jewellery business then, there was haram money involved in that at the start?
Yeah, because I invested my music money, no trap money, people, but straight music money, which at the time, I knew in it, it's not halal money in it, but I said, let me invest this into a halal business, but it doesn't work. It's like trying to build a masjid with haram music money. There's no barakah in that, so it goes the same, innit? It's the same thing. Like if you're trying to invest it into a halal business, the money initially invested isn't halal.
Mm.
So I feel like that's why that happened, isn't it?
I agree with you there completely, because even this spot we're in now, it's been completely paid for with, I'm not Muslim as well, but the halal money, haram money thing, it's always been in my mind.
Yeah.
And I've found everything I've tried to do that's lig with haram money, it's just never going to work
out.
There's no longevity. But with this, I feel more optimistic about the future, because this was all paid for with, you know, halal money, innit?
Yeah, that's
So definitely 100%. It's interesting hearing you saying it as well. So it's a real thing, man.
100%. It's a real thing, bro. 1,000,000%, man.
Mm.
Yeah, there's no, and like you find it in a piece that you don't have before as well at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So
It's the peace. You know, nobody can take anything you got now away from you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're also saying though that another reason why you took the music down was obviously whilst you were in jail, you was hearing from other people that were in there that was getting burned off for time.
Yeah.
So
That was a reason as well. Yeah. So when I was in jail in Wandsworth prison, few people was getting mad birds because of lyrics that they had put in tunes.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? And even that, like, I was just like, do you know what? I know how the police are. Even though this has nothing to do with me, they can play my music and portray it like it is.
Yeah.
Because in our music, we say things sometimes, and that could be used against you. Do you know what I mean? So, I didn't want them to try and play my music and say, look, it's definitely him. He raps about certain things, and do you know what I mean? So, it wouldn't have looked good.
I feel it's good you took the music down as well, because you still having the music out there, it's still kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
100%.
It's like you had to fully step out. Now you're at peace. I even hear, even while we were waiting, like you're taking calls and that's like talking about business and shit.
Yeah, man. Defo.
Do you regret it at all? Like taking the music?
No regrets. I regret putting out the music in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I regret. I regret doing it. Also, I was a kid when I got into it.
Yeah.
I was 19. I wasn't really on Deen. And yeah, man, I just regret it, man. All the music videos, all that music. Because whether I like it or not, there's someone playing my tune out there somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bear man, I've got, like, I've even seen my videos getting re-uploaded. You know, these guys that just rip the video and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's always going to be getting played, innit?
You've had a mad impact on the Moroccan community as well. Because even MJ in the back, he even said, like, you're the first English Moroccan rapper he listened to. And every Moroccan I fought with a lot of Moroccans, and every Moroccan I speak to, they've all gone through a phase of religiously listening to you.
Yeah.
So,
but every Moroccan remembers that phase, bro. For me, when I was like school time.
the mic, bro, the mic.
Yeah, like school times, bro. You know them Rindy music days, yeah. Shout out, old school. Come, you remember them days are cold, bro.
Old school.
You know what it is, yeah. You don't see no other Moroccans that were doing it, like especially them days, yeah. There was no one else, bro. It was my man and Fresh Montana, and Fresh Montana is all the way in America. You get me? Yeah. I was like, you had the obligation to fuck with Adz. You get me? That's the way I saw it, bro. You get me?
Love that.
Man. Yeah, man. But with the music as well. So obviously that was a big, you know, financial loss by taking all the music down.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you have any issues with like platforms when you're asking them to take it down?
Nah, none. Big up everyone, man. Big up Rashid, big up Posty, big up Pac-Man TV. Everyone took it down like immediately, straight away. Yeah. No one didn't long me off and nothing.
That's love, then.
Yeah, good people.
That's the word. Surely that affects their
AdSense.
It
does.
You had a lot of freaking videos out as well.
Yeah, I think on Grime Daily I must have had like, top of my head, maybe like 40 million views, 50 million views, maybe more, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they took them all down, man.
Across all platforms, how many music videos do you reckon you've shot? Like, I reckon you've uploaded?
Well, you can't count.
Over 300, man.
I'm over 300.
Yeah.
Think about the title, bro.
Over 300, bro. Since 2011, definitely. That's me being modest, bro. Over 300. Because remember, even before we started recording, I was telling you, like, I'm a guy that was just doing music on a mad budget. So I would film a music video for 3 bills, 4 bills.
Yeah.
And to do that, I could have done that loads of times without it really affecting my pocket. So that's what I was doing, innit? So I was just putting them out back to back. Certain weeks, I had 3 videos out in a week. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I know music's haram, but did you stop doing music because of what you're rapping about? Because if you were making a different type of music that wasn't promoting what it promoted, would you see it differently?
No, unless you're making nasheeds, then
It's wrong.
yeah.
What's nasheeds? Is that
You're using a certain instrument. You see when you go on like when you watch people giving dawah, the intro, they use certain instruments that's deemed halal. But when you're rapping over instruments like drums, violins, that's the haram bit. So if I do a cappella, it's all right to do a cappella, but it's the instrument used in 99% of the music you hear today, that's the haram bit. So yeah, that's what it is. So that's how I just took down everything.
So that's what it was. It's not nothing to do with obviously it's something to do.
No,
with
if you're even, let's say, even if you rap on a drill beat, but you're talking no smoke, no violence, nothing about drugs.
if you blew up off of that, would you? Do you think you would have still done the music?
No, I would have still taken it down regardless because of the instruments that I would have used. Let's say I just used drill beats, but I would have been what's them lot? Spat Nation. They used to do what was it called?
Spat Nation.
They used to make music, man. There was a group.
Hope Boys.
What was it?
Hope Boys, I think it was.
Hope Dealers.
Hope Dealers. So they wasn't talking madness. They was talking about God and stuff in their music, yeah?
Yeah.
But the instrumentals that they used would be deemed haram in Islam.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what you're saying. It's the music, the sound that you're putting out there, the instruments that get people moving, jumping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm hearing with this jewelry business, I'm hearing that you're undercutting everybody.
Yeah, it had to be done, that, man. There's some man out there that match our price, but like I said, it's like on the Thoughts and Colour, I don't think no one out there, especially in the UK, as big as us, can match our price. Like for how big the business is, alhamdulillah, we do like mad cheap deals, bro. Yeah, we don't care if we make £200-300 profit on a watch. We'll let it go and move on to the next.
That's even the same tactic you said that you was using in music when you was obviously
Exactly.
spending less on videos but pushing way more out.
Exactly. Same formula.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, same formula.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You can't change what's working, innit?
Yeah. If it's not broke, don't fix it, innit?
That's exactly it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So entering the jewelry game, I'm guessing a lot of these man didn't like what you were doing. You were kind of fucking up their thing a little bit.
Yeah, when we first started, now it's like everyone's kind of used to it, and they even come up to me and Max and ask us like, "Yo, what do you think I should sell this for? What do you think I should price this at? How much would you guys pay for this?" But when we first started, I remember like we were selling like bracelets that everyone in the garden was selling for like a bag 5. Yeah. We were selling them for like 9 bills, 8 bills.
Yeah, man.
And their man came up to us, bro, like, "Nah, bro, you lot have got to put your prices up. And I'm saying, why? Like, it's working for man. I'm not going to put up no price. You know what I mean? The amount of jewelers that came up to me when we first started saying, put your prices up. And then that's when I knew I've got something, because too much people are they're shaken from it. Do you know what I mean?
How do you even get into the game? Like for people who maybe want to get into the jewelry game.
Obviously, how I got into it, bro, I was buying loads of jewelry as a rapper. So I had loads of knowledge on jewelry, and even prior to making music, like Mike's will tell you, since I was a young man, bro, I've had chains around my neck. I'm talking year 7, year 8. I've always had some form of jewelry, Aquamask or something. I've always been into it. And when I decided to stop music and jump into the jewelry, I put up my own jewelry as stock.
Sure.
Yeah, and then I said, if this works, if I can sell my personal jewelry, exactly. So I sold it. It went in like, I think, I don't know, top of my head, maybe like 3-4 weeks. Sold everything, my personal stock. And then from there, we just invested big money into it, man.
I was thinking more, how did you gain access to the back end, to people that I couldn't access?
Oh, like how did I get access to like trade groups, stuff like that?
Is that what it is? Like there's loads of groups behind the scenes?
Yeah, so most jewelers are in WhatsApp groups, and that's where we get all our watches from at trade price. So you can't go online, for example, on Chrono24 or on eBay, any website. You can't go on there and expect to get trade price. That's probably going to be the end user price that's posted online for retail. But trade price, you can only access it in watch groups on WhatsApp, where all the jewelers are in one group, and we just post watches in there all day.
How do you get into them groups?
Bro, it was just consistency, showing our face every day in Hatton Garden, building trust with loads of other jewelers, doing mad deals with them, to the point where people just started vouching for us and saying, "No, do you know what? These lot are actual serious jewelers." Start putting them in some groups. When you first get there, no one's not going to add you into a group, innit? It's normal. Like, it's like if a kid came up to me today and was like, "I'm getting into the jewelry. I want to start the jewelry business. Can you put me in a group?" I'd be like, "Bro, I can't do that," because how it works is if I put that kid into a group,
they're thinking you're vouching him.
Exactly. And then,
right.
Yeah, so if he does something wrong now in the group, for example, like the group rules are strict, bro. So if someone posts a watch, and let's say he posts 36mm Datejust, someone posts 36mm Datejust in the group for 8 grand. and you misread it and think it's a 41mm, but you call it done or you say sold in the group, you have to buy it.
Okay.
There's no going back. If you don't buy it, you either pay a fine or you're kicked out of the group.
Or you have to pay a fine to the...
Yeah,
Mm,
and
like
also, yeah, and also in watch groups, for example, because we all trust each other in it. So let's say I'm buying a 20 grand, 30 grand watch off of someone. They don't need the piece straight away. So sometimes they'll say, yeah, I'll post it to you. And then when you sell it, give me my money or something.
Yeah.
So imagine I put a young man in there who calls on a watch. The other trader sends him the watch and then the guy vanishes. That's on me. Because I've vouched for him. I've put him in that group.
So is it... So how do these... I wonder, how do these people in the group, the ones selling most of the... I'm sure you sell in there as well, don't you? You lot sell...
Yeah, we buy
around
and
each other?
sell in there. Yeah.
So is there any sources in there?
What do you mean?
Like people who are able to source... People who source the watches for cheaper prices, or is it literally just you guys trading with each
Every
other?
dealer in there goes into the groups to source the watch. That's where you'll source it from. So if someone wants a watch right now from me that I don't have in stock, open my phone straight into the WhatsApp groups. There's like 25 different groups. It's going to be in one of them groups.
But I want to know, how do you go around... How would you go about getting a watch for a lower for a lower trade price?
A lower trade price, you just got to have a good relationship with you and that trader.
I'm trying to see like kind of where the profit's in it, because you coming in the jewelry game and undercutting everybody, that makes me think most of these men are scammers.
No, they're not scammers. Do you know what it is, bro? A lot of man, before we got there, let's say like 2018, 2019, even 2020 was ridiculous, bro, because it was COVID times. People are making 20 grand profit on a watch. But them days are long gone now. Now, people are lucky to make like, let's say a 40 grand watch for sale, yeah? You'll probably get it for about 38, 37 if you're lucky.
Okay.
That's on a big watch. And you need to have a little bit of margin just in case, I don't know, for some reason the client comes back, says, yo, stop work, and you might have to repair it. You need a little bit of a margin to cover you for repairs, for this, for that. But back in the day, like, people were chopping like, 10 bags, 20 bags off of them big watches, especially in COVID. Like, the rose gold day olive in COVID was going for like 75 bags, and jewelers could probably get their hands on it for about 55.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but now them days are long gone. Unless COVID comes back, then the chops will become big again. But now it's like, like I said, you're lucky. You're very lucky to make 2 grand off of a watch in this day and age. And then the smaller models, like Batgirls, Batmans, you're still GMTs, you'll be lucky to make $1 grand.
Okay.
Yeah, more time it's like 5-6 bills, bro. That's nowadays, isn't it? But the market's completely shattered at the minute.
Okay, so you see the watches that you would have in your inventory.
Yeah.
Would you sell it if it's just not selling?
Yeah, if it's not selling, so if you're struggling to sell it to an end user,
Yeah.
that's when you'll ping it in the group at trade price.
Okay.
So you always have a way out.
Okay.
So let's say you bought a watch for 36k, you're planning to sell it for 38 and a half. You, for some reason, can't sell it. Ping it in the group. You can always get back your 36. So you're always safe as a jeweler.
Okay.
But sometimes you can make the odd mistake of paying too much for a watch.
Okay.
Like, I've done it a few times. Like I bought a titanium Yachtmaster 42mm for, I think we paid 20 grand for it, because I went in the group. I saw that it was in the group for 21 and a half, but that was the first one I saw. Then I said, yeah, I'll give 20 grand for this. If I need to group it, I'm safe. Everyone was offering me 17, 18. So it happens.
Yeah. That's interesting, man.
Yeah. It's a mad game, bro. It's
Yeah.
a mad game. It's a mad game.
So even in the group, you can still negotiate the trade price down if you want to.
Yeah. So if I ping something in the group, let's say there's 400 members in that group. If I ping something in there for 20k, a man might private message me on WhatsApp, say, would you take 19.5? Would you take 19.3? And then you can negotiate privately.
So if you see a watch going at a good price that you reckon you could sell, you'll go and buy it from the group.
Yeah, 100%.
How many of these groups are you in?
How many groups are we in now? Like 20, 25? Yeah,
That's what Max is doing, constantly checking on the groups and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now tell me about these diamonds as well. Not the diamonds in your mouth, like moissanite diamonds.
Oh, so we don't fuck with those. So look, just to clear everything, because bare people are...
That's it, right, as well.
Yeah, moissanite.
Moissanite, yeah.
So a natural moissanite is very rare. It's actually rarer than a natural diamond.
All right.
Yeah? But 99% of moissanites you see in jewelry is lab created. A lab created moissanite is worthless. I literally have a video on my Instagram of me binning around 15 carats of moissanites, just chucking it in the bin. That's how worthless they are.
Damn.
So it's more of an American thing than a UK thing. You do get some UK jewelers selling moissanites, but yeah, we would never sell it. We'll just chuck those in the bin. But they're worthless. A natural stone, a natural diamond, is worth some form of money depending on the clarity. Is it I3? Is it VVS? Massive difference in the two. A lab-grown diamond is also worth some form of money because it's a real diamond created in a lab. The same way back in the day, what they've done is mimic the process of how a natural mined diamond grows underground, and they've mimicked it into a lab. So back in the day, the weed you were smoking in the 60s, 70s was probably all grown outdoors. Now, the opposite. The 95% of weed you smoke nowadays is grown in a tent or lab. You know what I mean? So
you say diamonds are worthless.
They're not. Yeah, there was a company called De Beers. A lot of people will know about these lot. These are the people that started the scam of a diamond is forever. So that was like their slogan back in the day. And what they used to do is like sell people a 1 carat diamond for like $40,000-$50,000 and say to them how it's so rare. But diamonds are not rare. They grow under the earth. There's loads of natural diamonds on the world. They're not rare. So that now people are more smarter. So then obviously no one's not paying 50 bags for a 1 carat stone. Do you know what I mean? But back in the day, that was a thing. So the old school jewelers, the old school ones like in the 1920s, 1930s, this is what they used to do. Even before that. Yeah, and there was a company called De Beers that was leading that. There's probably still the leaders now of like diamond trade in the world, but everyone just knows the secrets nowadays, isn't it? And it's not as rare as people say it is.
One question I have as well, touching on the value of things, because I've always seen diamonds as just, why would I buy diamonds? I think the same for watches nowadays. Because one day I was sitting down and I was just like why is this watch is expensive, but why is it actually, does it have any value?
You're better off buying.
There's a recession. I can't eat that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're better off buying like certain watches. Let's say a Blue Sky Dweller. Yeah, a very common watch.
But why is it valuable?
It's valuable because of the craftsmanship that's been put in to make the watch. So the movement and also the materials used. So like it will have 18 karat gold on the bezel. Rose gold day dates, they're all made out of pure 18 karat gold. Also as well, let's say you get a rose gold DD40 and the watch discontinues. Rolex stops selling this watch. Yeah. You can now, because you can't get it from the Rolex store no more and it's discontinued, that will drive up the price in that watch. So if you buy a watch before it gets discontinued on the online store or retail store like Rolex, then you're in the money. Yeah, so like for example, what watches have been discontinued recently? OP Tiffany. No, OP Celebration Dial. You could get that probably 3 weeks ago for maybe about 7-8 bags. Been discontinued now, drove up the price.
Yeah. But
the bigger the watch, then the more money is in it for you. So like a rose gold olive, if that gets discontinued, I can see the watch going up to like 55, 60 bags. And right now you can get your hands on it for 40. But a diamond can't get discontinued because it will just keep growing in the earth naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your money is much better in watches and gold than it is in a diamond. Yeah, diamonds are just like, yo, look at me, I'm shining sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's mainly what people buy them for. I don't think nowadays anyone will buy a diamond and say, let me hide this until the diamond price goes up. But back in the day, like De Beers, that company, that's what they used to portray to people. Like, this diamond is so rare, it will go up in value in the long run, which was nonsense. Diamonds just do this and this. Now, especially we have labs, natural diamonds are just on the way down.
Yeah. Damn.
You got so much knowledge, bro. Did you have this knowledge like when you started actually becoming a jeweler, or was this all prior as well? Like,
no, I had some knowledge prior because I was into watches. I was buying big watches and I've always wanted to know what I'm buying. But now it's like where I'm every day in Hatton Garden, you just learn more stuff. I go home, I watch certain documentaries and just learn more in it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever asked, or maybe I'm wrong here, but what actually got you into music? Because for you to get to the point of where now it's like, I ain't trying to do this no more, I'm taking it down, like literally a whole transition. What was the actual reason that got you into it? Like,
so basically back in the day, 2006, 2007, around them times, big up Jaja Souls, PDC, he used to always like come to us. Obviously he had the PDC label back then, And he just used to come to us as like when we was younger ones and say to us, do you lot want to go studios, want to do something with your time? Because he was just outside doing nothing. And yeah, one day I went to the studio, I made a tune, and he paid for the video. And back then, like, to get a music video in 2006 was crazy. I think it went on one of them old school DVDs. I can't remember what DVD it went on, but back in there it was just like DVDs that guys would go around every area filming and put it on the DVD.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that kind of got me into it, and then I became an engineer. So I downloaded Adobe Audition.
Was an engineer?
Yeah, it was time.
Way, bro.
Yeah, like year 9 times.
Sorry to cut you, but that means that confirms to me. So music was always a passion for you. You had the passion for it as well.
Yeah. So everyone in the hood used to come to my house because I was like the only guy in the hood with Adobe Audition software with a microphone attached to it, and Bear Man used to come and lay tunes in my house. And then bare times the man will come lay like an 8-bar bonanza. And then one time when everyone left, I said, let me try and jump on this. And I laid my little 8 bars on it, ended up taking it off, didn't like it. Then I made my own tune, start to finish, like my first solo tune probably in like when I was in year 9, year 10. Year 9.
Yourself as well?
Yeah, engineered it myself, took it to school, sent it around in Bluetooth, and Bear Man was digging it. And I reckon that's where I properly started gaining a love for music. And then, yeah, obviously a few years later, just after year 11, I had gone prison. And then when I came out, I kind of had like nothing to do like with myself. I could like, you're 18, you've just come out of jail, you're on tag.
That's mad.
I was not going to employ, yeah. So I was like, do you know what? Let me try to do this music thing. Then me and Shallow started the duo, started putting out bangers. And then, yeah, one like connected with the people. And then from there, I've just loved music ever since.
Would you say when you were in the two minds of should I quit, should I keep doing it, did you lose the love for it?
I was literally going to say this.
Now I have, because I've lost the love for music now. The sole purpose because of my deen is haram. I don't love nothing that's haram in this world. That's why. But in terms of like before I was on my deen, I loved music in and out. It was me. It's all I've known since a kid. All I've known how to make money is through music. Yeah, so.
And that also explains how you were able to keep the costs down as well, because you know how to engineer. So you don't need anyone to really do too much. You already know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. But even when I was doing music, like I was going to the studios and like big up Maniac, he was my engineer. Sammy Soso, Bear Man.
Or Maniac,
because they was way better than me at engineering. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather a man that's better than me engineer the tune than me do it myself.
But even when they're doing it, you're still like obviously.
Oh yeah, I'd have my input. I'll always have my input. Like chop the beat here and make this bit echo and put my ad libs in this tone, like mono. You know what I'm saying? So I always had an input.
Let's talk about the robbery now, actually, because I know that's something that everybody's seen around. Everybody's heard this, but we're gonna hear it again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So let me think of a question that you probably ain't been asked about the robbery already.
So the robbery wasn't where you're at now. It was in your old.
Yeah, it was in the record hall, based in Baldwin Gardens. So it's literally 1 minute walk from Hatton Garden.
No way.
And is it what jewelers in there as well? Or what is it? Just like a sort of rental?
We fucked up, man, because when we first got to Hatton's, we was in the arcade and we leveled up fast. So it was like, let's get an office, but we was kind of clueless to how the thing goes, innit? So we've gone in a building that is mainly used for people that just like set stones or workshops are in there.
Okay.
One actually keeps valuable items in that building. But we just jumped straight into it. It was the only office we could get at the time. So we jumped straight into it. Big mistake. And then, yeah, man, the worst just happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
And this was how soon into moving into your own office?
Boy, how long was we in there for? Do you remember before that happened? Around that, between 8 to 10 months.
I want to know how insurance works, because obviously I'm assuming now you got insurance in it.
Yeah, now we've got insurance whilst we're traveling. So if we're going to deliver something, we're insured. But we don't have insurance on all of our stock. It's really, really hard to get. It's like a 17-year-old trying to get insurance on a Lamborghini Veneno, like that mad Lamborghini.
Like that.
It's not going to happen.
No, you need at least like 5 years, 4 years. So if you've got 3 watches in stock, yeah, anyone will insure you. But when you've got a big stock, Cubans, chains, rings, expensive watches, then it's not as easy, because insurance companies are very hesitant to insure you for that much until you become at least like 5-6 years in the game. where like you're proper reputable in their eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Because in Hatton Gardens, like obviously when you go into all the shops, there's 2 doors and that. But are you in the arcade now?
Yeah, we're in the arcade, and we've actually got another office where it's 2 doors entry. We're in the 88 to 90 building. Very, very good security in that building.
Because I feel like Hatton Gardens kind of gives an illusion of security. I don't think it's actually as secure as like it makes out to be.
No, it's not as secure as people think it is. It all depends on the jeweler. I mean, there's some jewelers that have bulletproof doors.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it depends what you put into your security. And obviously where we've learnt the hard way, we've just, like, our office now is mad secure. Like, if you go in there, you'll die from the choke. You'll choke and die from the smoke.
Oh, okay, that's a smoke thing.
Yeah,
In the arcade.
we've done madness. We've put like 3 alarms. It's crazy. Like, if you go in there now, you'll rub out.
Did that affect your insurance and how your other spot got robbed?
No, because we had no insurance to begin with.
Yeah.
Nothing was
Could
affected.
that affect future quotes? So I think.
Yeah, future kid.
Like, would you have
But
to declare that?
They don't have to. Yeah, we probably do. But if I'm being honest, when I'm getting insurance, I won't bring it up unless they ask me.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? Because that'll ruin us. Our insurance will be through the roof.
Because in the arcade, I do wonder, like, because when I've been there, like, it seems like if I was to try snatch a watch from your team, like, you would have to chase me. I don't think there's any other. They must have other security in there, or like lock the doors, lock down or something.
No, bro, don't get confused. The security in there will put you in an armbar, fam. They are on. Yeah, that security are built like machines, bro. They're like Terminators, bro. There's even a video of the security putting a man in an armbar in the arcade. I'll show it to you after. But the security that work there, they're stiff, bro. Like, they're mad. Yeah, if they see any funniness going on, they'll clothesline you fast, bro. They're different.
Don't try it, you man. And with Hatton Garden as well. With Hatton Garden, like, I find now, from when I went there in like 2020, I think I went. I ain't been there in years. I went back there like the year before last year. I think late 2023.
Okay.
It looks like, I don't know if it's the city as a whole, but it looks like it's kind of falling off.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Like, to how it was, I'd say 10, 15 years ago, it was more classy, bougie back then. I mean, like, even the jewelers, when you go, everyone will be wearing a suit and tie. But again, the game's changed, and that's probably the jewelers that just used to whack you, bro. Sell you a watch and make 20, 30 bags profit on it.
You said.
Now, the game's more neutral. There's people like ourselves that work there. 90% of the arcade is young youths. Do you know what I mean? Doing their thing, trying to come up. And in my opinion, way more honest than the old school jewelers, because you take us as we come. I literally left work. This is how I was dressed at work. We sell luxury watches, rings, bracelets.
You wearing the chain at work as well?
Yeah. This is platinum, man. So the watch one in the
I start AP as well.
Yeah. Stainless, platinum.
Your favorite piece? What's your favorite personal piece?
I don't have one, bro. No, every day it changes, man. No, we got a zebra date just right now in stock. That's my favorite.
I know what that is.
Yeah, it's the only one for sale in the world. That's why that's my favorite. Yeah, you can't go anywhere and see it. I should have brang it, man.
So there's a date just.
Yeah, it's mad.
What's the price on that, bro?
Go on my page and you'll see it. It's nowhere in the world, so it's the only one for sale. So yeah, if you go online,
your personal page,
none come up. If I take that to Rolex, they'll get excited.
Like that?
Yeah, because they launched that watch in 2013. I believe, don't quote me from wrong, and then they discontinued it 18 months later. You see it?
This thing, innit?
Yeah, that's the one.
We could have even done a thing where you could have backed it on screen, but I'll edit that in after.
Yeah, I should have brought the actual watch, man. I weren't thinking, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kill, that's my favorite because I've never seen it before. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I want it.
Because Hatton Garden, back to what I was saying as well, Hatton Garden, it kind of felt like a Turkish market slightly because slightly because when I was there, I was trying to sell some watches. I had 2 on me.
Did you go in the arcade?
Yeah, I went into the arcade. You know the guys even. I forget their names, but I went in the arcade, and this is before you was doing your thing as well. So I would have come to you straight.
Yeah,
but
no, I love bro.
I remember as soon as I got out of the car, bro, like 3 guys are trying to come to me. Not guys like that.
But you're selling?
3 guys.
You're selling?
Yeah.
Like
trying to. Bro, one guy took.
all the time.
I'll tell you a funny story, bro. One guy took me into the basement. Yeah, pause. But he took me into the basement, innit? And he's like, making calls, innit? He's making calls, trying to find me a price. I was trying to sell.
Yeah.
I forgot what millimeter, but it was an OP, green OP. I was just trying to sell it. I just wanted it gone.
Yeah.
And bro, the guy just has me there for ages, making calls and shit. And the guy gave me such a dead price. It's like, bro, why are you trying to waste my time? And even guys, there was even a potential robbery. Guys tried to kind of rob me when I was there as well.
Yeah. Hatton's is like nowadays, especially when you come out, if you go to Hatton Gardens, when I leave work every day, there's always like little youths with bellies on and
Yeah.
just posted up on their push bikes, and it looks mad. It looks mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't be allowed in Hattons, but it's just where like, times have changed, isn't it? So
Yeah, back in the day, it felt safe, and now it's like literally I had to get in my car quick and drive away, bro.
I think you can really control that, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
anyone
mad.
free to go there. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
literally.
It never used to be like that, so that's why it kind of gives the vibe of like the areas, like the name Hatton Garden is kind of falling off a bit.
Yeah, do you know what I think? It's all the all these TikTok, Instagram posts and everything of young jewelers being jewelers now. It's attracted other young people to go there and just float around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like back in the day, like I said, it looked more bougie and classier. Every jeweler would be wearing a suit. Every jeweler, that's out the window now. You go in the arcade, who wears a suit in the arcade? Nobody, I don't think, off the top of my head. Not everyone's in their own drip. Yeah, so it's just times have changed, innit?
Would you say because now there's more access to the market, more people are more in tune with watches now?
Yeah, exactly. Every day, bro, a man walks in there and saying, yo, I'm trying to get into the jewelry thing. He'll be in his night tech.
Yeah.
The other day, bro, Mike saw one youth come up to Mike's and he was like, yo, what are you selling this? Or along them lines. And he was like, bro, take off your belly, like, and take off your hood and your gloves when you're talking to me, bro. How can I take you serious? You're coming up to me when I got watches in my hand and you're bellied off head to toe, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's in the middle of Hatton, like. So it's changed, innit? And to be honest, we are trying to move. We're trying to go to Kensington or Mayfair. We're just in the middle of it now, trying to find a store, like a proper flagship store.
I think Mayfair would be nice, man.
Yeah.
Mayfair's still
Rent
nice.
strong,
Yeah.
though. The rent is
Can you imagine what's the prices looking like for a space?
Mayfair, like, bro, it's probably like 9-10 bags a month, and that's for like something small.
Yeah.
That's what. If you want a proper shop, like a big thing, bro, probably like 25-30K, bro, a month.
And how do you reckon? How would that location change, like, you know, business? Because in the arcade you're more like people can see you, you can chat to people and that. But if you're in like a kind of more hidden location, wouldn't getting clients be harder? So how would like the location help with the business?
Do you know what? Alhamdulillah, we're heavily like active on social, so 90% of our clients come to us through Instagram anyway. So yeah, that's we'll be all right in it because of social media. We'll do very well there in it. But yeah, it's just we won't get the walk-in clients that, like, in the arcade. What you get a lot of people walking in there trying to sell a watch.
Oh, okay.
So we won't get that in Mayfair. It'll be very rare. But don't get me wrong, like Hatton's, the arcade, very good for business, especially when you're a start-up brand. Like, it solidifies your position, innit? So it's definitely, like, it's booming to be in. We might even keep it when we move, just keep the counter and then have a flex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like the maddest thing you seen out there in Hatton. It's like the maddest situation.
I see a man cop a chain. I'm not going to say from what, because he's a very big jeweler. He's bought a chain, left that jewelry shop, and 30 seconds later, someone nanked it off his neck. Instant. Just bought the chain, walked out the store, and they got taken instantly. That's probably like the maddest thing I've seen in Hatton. Yeah, because it was broad day. It was so mad, like, just so fast. Yeah.
But it's like, what do you expect? Like, do you know what I think is? I don't even think it's more so the fact that, like, a lot of people are more in tune with the watch industry now. I just think it's the fact that, obviously, as you said, bro, there's a lot of young people that are now in the scene, in the market, selling watches, and that's obviously going to attract, bro, the young youngsters, bro. If you think about it,
Yeah,
like,
100%.
wherever you go,
100%.
you know what I'm saying,
100%, man.
So
Everyone's looking for a come up in it, and Hattons, bro. If you,
literally, bro.
yeah, you grab the right bag, you're in, bro. Do you know what I mean?
How's it even been for you? Because, like, people know where you are. So how's that been?
Alhamdulillah, I've had no issues, you know, bro. No issues, man. Like I said on Pounds' podcast, if you go out looking for badness, you get badness, but man just going to do work, bro. Yeah, like when I first started, like my brethren there, Littles, he was saying, bro, like, mind how you're going in there. He didn't want me to be in there, do you know what I mean? And now he rolls with me because he knows, like, it's not a that thing in there, do you know what I mean? It's calm. But when we first started, like, out of love, he'll tell me, bro, mind how you're going over there. Mind how people know where you are. People know where you are, do you know what I mean? So, but it was just the thing.
And cure.
Yeah. But it was just the thing of, like, man's not going there looking for no badness. Man's just going to change man's life, bro.
But what you used to be, your past life, it's not really something you can just walk away from, innit?
Yeah, no, exactly. It's just, it's a thing where of, like, it is what it is sort of thing, innit?
Yeah.
So it's like what you put out to the world
Is what you get back.
is what you
Yeah.
get back in it. And
It's true, bro.
man's not putting out no badness. Man's not putting out no. Even when I was doing music, bro, I didn't do the stupidness of saying, "Oh, I'm smoking this up." That's bad, disrespectful. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I've never been that guy. So, yeah, naturally you get older and just you move on in life, innit? And obviously, all the people that I did have problems with, majority of them I've aged as well, got kids. No one's not trying to come to Hatton and do a madness, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, life goes on,
Yeah.
and as you said, but you're on the deen as well. So
Yeah.
that energy alone that you're putting out is what you're getting back for. No one's gonna really bring trouble around that energy. It's different. People won't get it in it unless they're in the same position as you. But it's an energy thing, bro.
100%.
So your upbringing then, so obviously from Brixton,
Yeah.
was it like kind of with the life? You know what I'm saying? You got a head on your shoulders. You know what I mean? You seem like somebody who was kind of forced into the life. Not forced like that, but you know, the life.
Yeah, it's just
The life-
bad decisions, Sam. Bad decisions when you're young, you're bored, you got nothing to do, and you just end up just doing dumb shit, innit?
Mm.
And certain things you do as a kid, it will live with you, bro, till you're 50, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just about changing people's perspective on you, and only you can do that. No one can do that for you. So, yeah, like bro saying, what you put out is what you get, innit? And if I was still putting out badness and trying to go to Hatton, I promise you I'll get badness. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not that thing, man.
So what was it like from the secondary? You got involved with the wrong people and then started going down that path?
Before, before, man. Primary days, like, year 4, year 5, year 6, man's going out robbing Woolworths, like,
Robin, yeah.
doing all of that stupidness, rolling with, like, their man in the ends that all they know is badness and mischief, and then I get seen with them, so now, yeah, boom, when we see my man, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts when you're young, bro. It starts when you're mad young. It starts at primary, early secondary days, do you know what I mean? But then, like, gang culture properly started for me, like, in year 9. But prior to that, I was rolling with men that are involved in gangs, like, year 6, bro, year 5.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going out there and putting my face out there as a gang member. But year 9, I started doing bare stupidness, man.
Mm.
Yeah, so properly, like, it started for me, like, year 9, it started going mad downhill.
Yeah. And was it a thing where your mind was just in it, or was there a part of your mind that knew this wasn't you? Was it religion mainly that?
Bro, like, look, when I was young, I went and got GG tattooed on my arm, bro. Like, something I regret to this day. Like, I'm trying to find people that can actually remove all my tattoos, innit? But bro, when I was young and I got this tattoo, I think I was about 14, 15 years old, yeah. I knew a tattoo was permanent. And I said to myself, I'm permanently in GG.
Oh, right.
So
that was the young man's.
I don't know, innit? Yeah,
You don't know, like, you ain't, yeah, when you're 14, you're not 30. You don't know what
Yeah, exactly.
life is going to bring. You just know currently, this is what I'm doing. This is what it's going to be. And then you're watching shit where, like, you're seeing grown men in their 30s still doing gang life, and you're looking up to them. And you're saying, yeah, I'm going to do it bigger, badder, better than him. You know what I'm saying? And that was the mentality back then when I was young. So, like, yeah, got stupidness tattooed on me.
So you was so from what you telling me that, it sounds like mentally you were, as you said, you got a tattoo, like you were in it, you had the mindset, this is my life.
Yeah.
This is what's going on.
Yeah, like, I remember when I got this tattooed, like, I was in it till the end, bro. I'm saying, bro, even when I'm 50, 60, I'm screaming this. That was my mentality back then. Little did I know. Do you know what I'm saying?
I get that, I get that.
Yeah.
So was it religion then that saved you then, would you say?
100%, alhamdulillah. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Yeah.
That's one good thing about Islam. Not a good thing. That's one beautiful thing about Islam. Like, I've seen it save a lot of people. Well, literally,
Yeah.
God save a lot of people.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people who literally, if it wasn't for religion, bro, they'll be done out here.
Yeah, it'd be a lost cause. Like, the worst people, I'm saying, that was on mad badness, have turned to Allah, and it's like, you wouldn't even recognize them by character. If you speak to them, you'll be surprised. Do you know what I mean? It's loads of people in the ends that have turned to Islam now. You wouldn't, like, if it wasn't for Islam, they'd either be dead prison or madness, just still doing absolute madness. But yeah, the deen it's a strong thing, man. When your heart connects, there's a saying in it, once Allah guides you, no man can misguide you.
Right.
And that's what it is, innit? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's deeper, bro. Religion is so deep, bro.
It's deep, man.
It's so deep.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
Like, you're
Even
definitely at peace as well. Like, just your vibe. Like, you're just at
Yeah,
peace,
like,
bro.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah,
Because I can, because your reputation before, bro. Like, I can tell that it wouldn't have been like this.
Yeah, before I wouldn't have even come here, bro. Like back in the day, you told me, "Oh, come link me. I'm in this spot." I would have been like, "No, I'm not going around there."
Yeah, you have to change.
real.
Yeah,
That's real
Literally,
shit.
bro.
and the people around you as well. Obviously, leaving the life. You must have had to leave nearly everyone behind, didn't it?
No, I still talk to everyone, but I don't indulge in stupidness. But if a man needs help, because I was there before, so if a man needs help or advice, my phone's always gonna ring for you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'll answer and I'll give you my advice and input. But I don't indulge in no stupidness. Like, people that I've grown up with know they can't phone me for certain things. Like, yo, we're going over there. And my phone is off for that.
When did that shift happen then? Like, when did everyone know that, yo, I'm not shouting ads for that no more?
Probably like, I'd say mid-20s, late 20s. Yeah, around them sort of ages.
And would you say as well that? Would you say you see that how you said you treat your guys, like, if you need me for something, as long as it's not stupidness, then I'm gonna be there. Is that only for the guys who you think there's some hope for, that they'll leave their life behind?
No, that's for anyone, bro. Yeah, that's for anyone.
So you still speak to the guys who you know that they're gonna be in this for life?
Yeah, but I can't say they're going to be in this for life, because I thought that at one point about myself. So anything can happen in their life that, inshallah, they become better Muslim than me. Do you know what I'm saying? Or even if you're Christian, you become a very good Christian. Like, Allahu A'lam, innit? Allah knows best, so I don't judge, innit? You never know, like. So I always will give advice and help where I can to anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I'd say you never know. It's true, you never know. But there must be some guys who you're like, yeah, you could go on you could head in that direction to fully, leave the life. And there must be some who you can't really see them getting out of it in the near future.
Even those that you can't see them getting out of it in the near future, especially coming from that life here, you're probably more keen to keep them around to kind of show them, like, yo, you ain't really got to be in it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to help them.
Bro, I won't say the brother's name on the podcast. Close friend of mine was the worst in the end. The worst. Absolute monster. Changed his life. So if he can do it, anyone can.
I hear that.
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Because I've seen it. Like, I've seen the worst become the best. And now it's like, yeah, this thing is just open for all, bro. Anyone. Yeah.
Let's talk about the social media thing more. How are you finding it now? Being, obviously you've been big for time, but now you're making content. Them, it's like, you just get them stupid comments sometimes. How you find it here?
Bare funny comment. No, I love it.
Funny comments and shit.
Yeah.
Are you dealing with that as well?
No, alhamdulillah, man. I love making like content and doing my YouTube videos and doing reels, like promoting a watch, walking around with a kilo gold bar, asking the public what does it weigh. Like, I do mad vids. So it's fun, bro. I like it. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. And the best part about it is that it's halal, bro. Like, I'm not doing nothing haram. Do you know what I mean? So that's the best bit about it. So I go home and then I sleep very well, knowing, like, I haven't displeased Allah today.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what happens with your back to music? Yeah, what happens with your income from streaming now?
It's gone
Completely.
Yeah. So I was doing on good years maybe like 300k, 350k, not streams, pounds, like money. 300k, 350k. That's what I was receiving every 12 months. But obviously it comes bit by bit. And I threw that down the toilet, man. I don't need it, man.
How does that work? Like, you just told them, or you just like this?
No, I logged in. I'm fully independent, bro. So I log into my Ditto account and just issue everything for a takedown. And
There's some still on Spotify though.
Yeah, my old stuff that was uploaded on TuneCore, like No Rain, No Flowers EP, all of that stuff that I uploaded through TuneCore back in the day. I'm trying to gain access to that TuneCore so I can issue a takedown, but I can't log in because it's got a 2-factor authentication, and I don't have that number no more. So
how do you even? I don't even know if you get that back still.
I've ordered the SIM in, but let's see if it arrives. And I've gone into the store and I've showed them, innit? Okay. Yeah, to EE, and I was like, look, I can't log into my stuff. I need this number back. But where it was a pay as you go SIM, they're saying, oh, this could be anyone's number. Yeah, so hopefully it arrives. The guy said they're going to give me the number back in it. And then once that arrives, all the old stuff's coming down as well.
Is TuneCore no help then?
Are there no help? No.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because TuneCore has nothing to do with two-factor authentication. It's like some next people that do the two-factor authentication. It's nothing to do with TuneCore, innit?
But TuneCore can't say, yo, you're clearly the artist they distributed for. Like, can you take it down? They can't do anything there.
No, they're like, remember, TuneCore's like some American type, bro. They've never helped. Ditto's, I always advise the young people that are jumping into music, yeah, use Ditto, bro, because they're human beings that you can actually go and speak to. Go into their office and speak to them. TuneCore's just some email thing, back and forth, and more time they don't even take man serious, bro. Yeah, it's sad, bro. And they can see how much streams I've like racked up. I get the worst replies on TuneCore. Yeah.
And you said earlier as well how you're fully independent. So
yeah.
no distribution deals. So you ain't got to deal with these labels saying we're not taking it down because you signed. Not one deal.
No deals, bro. Everything was me going to the studio, making the song, logging into Ditto, uploading the song, let it do what it do. And like majority of all the tunes, 95% of them are uploaded. The other 5%, probably my wife done it for me.
Yeah.
So it was just me and my wife doing everything. She used to handle all my emails and that. And yeah, man, like I've never needed a label just because I put out a tune. What was it? I think it was, I can't remember what it was called. I put out a tune and I logged into my Ditto one time, or my TuneCore, one of them, and I saw I made a bag 5. This was like back in the day, when the streaming stuff first like started becoming popular, innit? I think 2015 times, innit? And I said, you know what, man, I actually don't need a label. From that small grand 5 I got paid, I'll never forget, I bought like an X-Max ped. I was happy, bro, and I said, yeah, man's going to put out their tunes now. And I just started flooding it, bro.
So what's the most you turned down from a label then?
Put about 200 quid. It was Virgin, when they were based in Kensington. Yeah, it was Virgin. I had a meeting with them. They offered 200k. It was they wanted my whole catalogue, bro. And I was like, nah, you gotta go mad.
What was it? They wanted your whole catalogue, and then what else how many singles or how many albums did they want from you as well?
It was 2 projects, and out of the 2 projects, 5 singles.
What was the split as well?
Oh, it was dark, man. It was like 70-30 to them, or 80-20
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad. You would have
So I never took it.
Or they would have chopped you for bread there.
No, they would have killed me. My wife told me, she's like, don't take this, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, I promise you, wallahi, when I went into that deal, I promise you, bro, like I had like 2 grand in my pocket, bro, 3 grand at most. That's what I had to go home to. So I'm thinking, bro, let me just get this little advance. But she told me, my wife was like, no, don't take this.
Because they would have been able to recoup from your whole catalogue.
Yeah, they would still be murdering me now. I wouldn't even have the reps to take down my shit.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't understand, like, it's 200 bags they gave him, it's a loan, but only his 30% would be paying that 200 bags back.
Exactly.
While they're still eating off of his whole catalogue.
Exactly.
So you would have maybe still been paying that now, bro.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like label deals, personally, I don't advise in it unless it's a mad life-changing deal.
Yeah.
Cool, but more time they're just trying to bump you up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So lucky for me, I never signed nothing. Like I was actually fully independent, not the independent that people say they are, where like they're not signed to a major, but they've got a distro deal, they've got a manager there, they've got a booking agent, they've got a content team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was literally just me and my wife and Wi-Fi. That was it.
So you don't think people who sign distribution deals for like a single here and there, you don't think they're independent?
Calm. That's calm. Distro deal, you're in and out, innit? That's not bad, but signing over your whole catalogue, you're in trouble, man.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. Because let's say one day you wanna delete everything. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't even do that. They own your shit. You know what I'm saying? So
fuck with the motivation as well, because you're not going to be seeing anything every month. You know, I think it's easier to stay motivated if you do what you did. You're seeing the check every month. You 1 month, but 2 takes 3 months for it to come through.
I was getting paid every 2 weeks, my bro. So when you put out a tune, you won't get paid from that tune for 3 months because it backdates. Yeah.
Okay, but because you was putting out,
but because I had so many tunes, I was getting paid every 2 weeks. Do you know what I'm saying?
So Ditto pays every 2 weeks.
Yeah, Ditto pay you every 2. So that bro, yeah, I was good, bro. I was good when I was doing music. Like I was sweet. And a lot of people looking in from the outside, because my views went crazy. Like I think my most viewed song was Habibti that got like I think 10 million, and everything else used to average out at 1 mil, 2 mil, some even less, like half a M. It was a thing where like looking in from the outside, people would probably think, oh, this guy's broke. But little do they know, like, I'm making more money off of artists. I'm making more money than artists that have got like 50 million views on a music video. You know,
You're doing it all organic. But did you ever buy YouTube views? Not YouTube views. Ever use YouTube adverts?
No, the only time I tried was when I started my own channel, Ard Adz Music. Literally before I retired, like I started my own music channel.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I tried to do paid adverts in it, but I didn't know how to do it, bro. Because like I said, I do everything by myself.
Yeah.
So I paid like I think 3-4 bills to test it out. Bro, I never saw nothing. That's I'm not. This thing's a scam, fam. So I never done it again, bro.
I could have given you a guy, man. He's good with that.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. So I was just paying like 4 bills, and then I was still seeing what I would have got anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, this don't work for me, man. So everything, like all my shit is just organic, bro. So it's always organic.
And that ties back into the convo we're having off camera that I wanted to dive into fully on camera. What we were speaking about, how much you need as an artist to start off. Because you said you disagreed with what Rimzee said, because Rimzee said you needed 20 bags, not for a single, was it for a project?
No, I think he was saying in general, if you ain't got 20 bags to shoot a music video or for one tune.
For one tune, he said 20 bags then.
Yeah. Don't call me wrong, but it was definitely around that sort of figure.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you after. And then I was like, he's right if it's people in our position, but if you're coming up, let's say there's a young youth at home watching that with like 5 bills in his pocket, that might be disheartening for him. And I was one of them youths. Like, if I was younger and I saw an interview like that, then that would have maybe not made me who I am today. Do you understand that? I wouldn't have existed basically in terms of the music scene, because I would have seen that and been like, yeah, all right, cool, then it's not going to work for me. I've only got 2 bills. So you can do it even if you've got £100 in your pocket. All you need is £20 to go studio. That's what I was paying. Maybe now they charge £30.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Yeah, £30 an hour. But if you write your lyrics at home, that's what I used to do to save time when I go booth. So you get bare man that go studio and then say play your beat and then spend 2 hours writing.
Yeah.
That's silly. Find the beat at home, write it in your own comfort, go to the studio, lay the song. The song is 3-4 minutes on average, yeah? So it's going to take you to lay it no longer than 10-15 minutes, including you putting in the ad-libs and doubling the vocals. So in an hour, Ask Maniac, he can vouch. I used to do about maybe 3-4 songs in an hour. And big up Maniac because he was fast at mixing. But I've never been the guy to go studio, waste 3-4 hours writing, and then be like, yeah, let's go. So like, bills, bro, you can get something out there. You can get something happening for you with £100. Go to the studio, make the song, do some reels or a freestyle on your Instagram, push it on your gram, and then, when it's time for you to shoot the music video, shout a man like SMTV. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, his prices are probably higher now. Back then, he was charging 2-3 bills. Now it's probably, 5-6 bills. I don't know. I don't want to say something and it's not his price, but back then that's what it was. And there's probably loads of cameramen out there that are young that are willing to come and shoot your music video.
Yeah, there are.
For 3-4 bills. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to say something that's a bit controversial, yeah. Wouldn't you say, obviously, now that you're not doing music no more, you said it's for religious reasons, wouldn't you say you not encouraging other, artists coming up, for example, but you're giving advice to those that are trying to do music right now, wouldn't you say that's against what you're on?
100%, man. Only reason I said that is because Tankz asked the question in it, but I wouldn't advise anyone to get into music, especially if you're a Muslim. Like, just leave it out, and because you're eventually going to want to delete your stuff and take everything down. So I wouldn't advise it. But if you are getting into music, and let's say, I don't know, you're an atheist, yeah, that is the formula I would recommend.
Fair enough.
Like, you can do it on a budget. It can be done, and literally, I was living proof of that. So there's not one video that I've spent more than 7-8 bills on. Not one. Majority of my videos, the Habibti video that I made 250 bags from, I recorded the song in an hour. That was £20. Hired models. Big up Littles, he was there in the video as well. I paid 6 bills 5 bills. No, 5 bills. 5 bills I paid. And that made me a quarter M. So it was a mad chop. You know what I mean?
Mad chop.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, if you're disheartened about what was said in terms of like, you know, you need this amount to do music. If you're disheartened by it, then I guess music just ain't for you, for real. Like, you know what I mean? If you're really trying to get into music, and someone's saying, no, you can't do it if you don't have this, and then you stop. Like, come on, bro.
Now you're right. I
Yeah.
feel like to do what you've done in this day and age, they need to have the talent that you have and the same amount of hunger as well.
Yeah,
They need to be you have to be determined. You have to,
yeah, you can't take no as an answer, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And yeah, a lot can be done, bro, with £100 and Wi-Fi, bro. Wi-Fi is free. Just go in McDonald's, bro, and take their Wi-Fi. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you have to, innit?
Yeah, if you have to, and upload your shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like you don't need a mad crazy budget, not in my opinion. But obviously, it goes hand in hand, innit? Goes hand in hand. Depends. If you can do it with a big budget and you have the money to do it, by all means, because it probably will make your production look better, increase your chances. But if you ain't got the budget, don't feel like you can't do it at all.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want people to take from that. Like, if you ain't got a big budget, you can still do it.
Now, with the way you sound, I don't think you're gonna retire in the UK, bro. I don't think you plan on retiring in the UK, bro.
Oh, yeah, like, what's the end goal?
Probably-
If there even is an end goal, because really and truly, like,
If not Morocco, probably Dubai. But Dubai's getting shaky now, man.
Oh, thank you. I hate that place, bro.
Yeah, it just fell off, man. It's not what it used to be, man. So
what about it is not?
It's always just
Same.
been a desert, in my opinion.
it's just like when I go now recently, I'll just keep it real. This is bare gang members, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Dubai's messy now,
bro.
fam.
It's hot, bro.
Unnecessary heat. Like, the car parks are just mad hot. It's just like, and bare rules, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be vaping a CBD vape, fam.
Literally.
Yeah, and then if you get caught with a CBD vape, what's that? 20 years in jail over there. That's mental.
And the thing for me as well, like, that it's they say that it's an Islamic country, but there's bare prostitutes and shit. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Loads of partying.
Alcohol and
it's
shit.
based on living lit.
Yeah.
It's like Miami. It's like the halal, but not even halal, but like, you know what I mean? Miami, innit? You're gonna say halal Miami.
No, Dubai's not a halal.
Halal Miami is crazy.
Do you know what? I've even considered Saudi still, because I've gone there and I've fell in love with that country. I've been twice now, innit? Saudi's a good shout, man. It's a good shout.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing like Dubai.
none of that stupidness there, man.
Mm.
Yeah,
What do you think of Qatar?
I haven't been, you know.
Mm.
No, I haven't been, man. I wanted to go for the World Cup, but didn't end up making it. But from what I've seen on videos and everything, seems like an all right place.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'd recommend, like, if you're going to choose to live either in Qatar or Dubai, I'd recommend Qatar.
Mm.
Yeah, just from what I've seen, though, I haven't been, so.
I stopped off there. I had to stop off there. The airport's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
They said in the World Cup it was like it was rated the safest World Cup in the world. Like, there was no issues and all of that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So just from the stuff I've seen online, I'd highly recommend. I'm definitely going to visit it myself soon.
So is it Morocco you're probably going to retire then?
Yeah, I'm in two minds, man. Morocco's a place where, like, if you're going to live there and you want to live comfortable, your money has to be long.
Okay. What makes you say that? Because them man are agreeing in the back as well.
No, because it's hard to make money in Morocco, bro. If you ain't made the money already, don't think you're going Morocco and out hustling the Moroccans. It's never going to happen, bro. Never going to happen, bro.
Hearing years in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, even, bro, bare man that I know that go Morocco buy houses, bro, they somehow finesse the house off them, fam.
Like that?
Yeah, the government is wicked and bad. What? Man will take your things, bro.
Yo.
It's happened to bare people, bro. Like, yeah, you'll go there, buy a house, rent it out, come back a year later, they'll show you some remix contract. I'm like, this is ours now.
It's not even safe to live as a wealthy man in Morocco anymore. You know that?
I swear.
Look at that.
Swear to God.
Look at that. Yeah, look at that.
I literally just come back. We were talking about
Close
robberies.
to the
and
mic.
that. Sorry. We were talking about robberies and that. Ask him, bro. I was literally about to get robbed from my rollie in Morocco
No
What?
way.
7 days ago.
No
Part of
way.
life, bro. And if I didn't know the people and all of that, we would have never been able to get away.
And I'm there like a fool on Tanja, giving everyone my chain, saying, what does it weigh?
Yeah, I was in Tankz, but I'm from Tankz, bro. Don't ever do that. Bro, don't ever do that, bro. Bro, I didn't even take it off my hand, bro.
I give them a big ½ kilo Cuban with a pendant. I'm saying, yeah, what does it weigh? And the guy looked fast as well. Man had the Juventus kit. He could have been whizzing out with that.
What was your shot?
I was on the coast, you know, the beach line, the coast.
Playa, innit? Playa.
Playa, opposite the MacD's. I was on that strip just questioning everyone. Would you think this is real? What does it weigh?
Bro, one of them horse renters would have just taken that off you, bro. You would have never seen nothing back, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, nice, mental. Even I was out there even with Dawood, like my bro that I work with and stuff. And what's it? Feds have seen my brethren, Chris, shot by Just Clocked. He films all my stuff in it.
Okay.
He had a little zoot in his ear, yeah. But prior to that, I've gone up to pick up my lighter, and all my euros have dropped on the floor. I had like 5,000 euros, bro. The guy,
No, bro, his eyes.
broski. Before I could pick it up, yeah, I just heard a breath on the back of my head. Assalamu alaikum. Bro, mad. Man's had to proper bad him up, you know. He's trying to take big money, bro. I've badded him up, bro. I've jumped on my scooter and cut. Wallahi, bro. The guy's gone. He's rounded up his brethren. He's a policeman, you know. He's come back in a car. Mental. He's come back in a car.
Bro.
He's seen us. And he's like, oh, kuftuma. He's across the road, innit? I'm saying, where, bro? Man's kept it moving. The guy wanted to come and take everything, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. You know what it is? They're good at scamming over there. They're the kings, bro. They'll scam you in a polite manner, bro.
If you clock it, feds only stop good cars there. They literally only
Now, these men ain't been to Nigeria.
Even, bro, you know the maddest thing? See, when you go to Morocco, if you've ever rented out a car there, even if you're lig, you're paying some form of fine. Everyone knows this. It's a common thing. Yeah, the police will blow their stupid whistle, do this, you have to pay. So my brethren, he was saying that, bro, when he's gone out there, he's done everything the right way. He's got his license, he's got the insurance papers, everything, yeah? After an hour of just the Fed man looking for something, he couldn't find nothing. My man said, Yalla pay.
Yeah, they even need this.
Yalla pay what? Yeah, it's just mad still. They're hungry, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they're hungry out there, fam. They're hungry.
Wait, so what city you from out there?
My dad's from Tankz, my mum's from Fes, but
No way, fam.
yeah, the Aila live in Gaza, everywhere.
Gaza.
That's where my family live. They live there.
I might, guys. I might.
Oh, Tanger, do you know?
I don't know the area. I know in Kaza, the family's from Bornossi, but the Homa in Tanja, I don't know the name.
I'm from Gaza, man. That's local to my ends.
Yeah.
That's a minute if you ever know from Bread.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
Eki out there, man.
Yeah, no, that's the trenches where you're from still.
Beautiful fellow, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go there still.
So would you say is your like favorite city in Morocco?
Now,
Yeah.
probably Shifshwain.
Nah.
Yeah, Shifshwain. And and Fez, man.
Oh no, I find it a bit boring though. It's
And Fez. Yeah, but it's organic Morocco. When you go Tanja, Marrakesh, that's not Morocco. They've made it touristy, like, do you know what I mean? It's good to have a good time in them cities, but
yeah.
if you want to go Morocco for Morocco, like Fez.
Fest, yeah, wallahi.
So if someone was going there on a holiday, like me, for example, would you suggest I go Marrakesh or?
Now, for you because you're going there on an experience, touristic vibes, go Agadir or Tanja or Kesh, but just have like one pocket. Make sure you have like 1,000 dirhams for the police.
Yeah.
And you know what it was, Badz? When we were, because I went with him, man. And when we were there, I'm sure, what's it called? I swear, the one time I didn't come out, I swear you, man, got taxed by the Jakes there.
Yeah, but it was a couple times, bro. They would stop you for randomness, bro. One time, yeah, they're like, we must have been driving. The guy just pulls us over. He's like, yo, you man didn't stop at that red light like 3 red lights ago. I was following you on a ped. And I'm, bro, how can you
It's like people forget Morocco is Africa, bro. Yeah, that's what you're getting out there, bro. You're gonna get the same treatment. Like when my brethren go Ghana, Nigeria, they're saying they're getting finessed. The Jakes are serious. They want peace. It's the same thing in Morocco, bro. Say, bro, wallahi, one time I've landed in the airport. I haven't even stepped into the country yet. The man saw my chain. This is the guy at the customs, you know, that check your passport.
Yeah.
He's looked at my chain. He's like, yalla, dawar ma'ana. I'm saying, bro, like, that means, yeah, like, bust me, give me some peas. So, but haven't you come into the country yet? I just had a long flight, took them out, give you peas, bro.
That's taking the piss.
Yeah, they're mad, bro. They're mad. They just get excited over money, man. They get excited, bro. Yeah, serious. That's why, and I think it brings down the tourists. People go there, get fined for nonsense. They don't even want to go back.
Yeah. You've been Thailand. Did you not experience that in Thailand?
Oh, they killed me in Thailand, bro.
What, Phuket?
Bro, I was in Phuket. I went to
Phuket's terrible, man.
Patong Beach. I was in that area, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So I used to drive my ped from the villa to the strip, innit?
Yeah.
I'm looking around, bro. I'm seeing all these Thai man driving their ped with no helmet.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, yeah, let me join the vibes.
Yeah.
What? Bro, man got pulled straight away, bro.
Yeah.
Man was talking about 2,000. You pay 2,000.
Yeah.
I'm saying 2,000 what? I'll give you 2,000 baht. He said 2,000 pounds. You pay 2,000 pounds. He is taking matters. I'm saying, you're mad. I'm saying, give me a chip. I work brain. I said, give me a chip and pin machine and I'll pay by card because I know he's not meant to be doing this. He's like, no card, cash. So you're going mad, bro. You're not getting nothing, bro. I was there for like 2 hours, bro.
Was it a thing where they pulled you over? Or
Yeah.
They pulled you. It wasn't one of them checkpoints.
No, they pulled me and I got smoke at a checkpoint one time, me and my brethren. But that one, luckily, man just gave the guy like 1,000 baht and he let us go. But that's
even
good.
too much.
He had bare, I know, but he had bare man.
Yeah.
Bro, he had like 6 man. He was he's balling act, man. He can start his own jewelry shop.
Now, for the people watching though, if you go to Thailand, like, one thing I'll say, if it's a checkpoint, you can just blag it. You can be like, yeah, pretend you don't understand and keep riding past, innit?
Yeah.
Because they're big on respect. So as long as you can't disrespect them, you have to acknowledge them and then they're fine. Yeah.
Facts. It's all about, you know what, where the weed there's bare weed shops. I used to smoke weed back then, innit? I don't smoke anymore, but when I went, I was still louding, bro. I'm saying there's bare weed shops. I'm saying, yeah, it's legal here, innit? So I bought a little packet, bro. I've gone to the beach, I've lit it. My man's come right behind me to you smoke a weed, come. Some like police station on the beach, yeah, in Patong. It's like some little hut.
I know which one you're talking about. Still, the one, is it like is the strip over there and the station's here and the beach is there?
It's on the, literally on the beach.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, that one. Bro, my man's pulled out some old school, like little thing where like he's saying fingerprints. So he wants me to put my fingerprints on this thing and then paste it on the paper, innit? So he went in like this ink sort of thing. And then he wanted me to put my prints on the paper. I'm saying, what's all this for? He's like, you go prison. I said, what? He's like, you pay. He's like, you pay now. He wanted 10 bags English, bro.
10 bags?
Wallahi, bro. He wanted
10 bags?
Wallahi.
Bro, what were you wearing out there? They must have nothing money on you.
Do you know what I'm dumb, bro? I'm in the thing with him, yeah? I'm saying, bro, let me go. I didn't know. I thought it was legal. I'm trying to just smoothen my way out of it, innit? Bro, my man's like, what you do? Me like a donut, bro. Me like an idiot. I've gone on my phone and I've showed him the Hebikti video. And I'm like, look. He looked at the views. He said, oh, big money.
Man. Oh, bro.
Finished.
Done. How do you get out of that one?
My brethren Brian, what he done, he walked in with his phone on record. And he just opened the door and he was like, he had his phone on record. And then when they saw that, they kind of panicked. It was just like, go, you go. They were angry, like, bro, lucky, fam. They would have cooked me in there, bro. I was sweating, fam. Bro. See that? Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm thinking, I'm going to a Thai prison, fam.
You see, because I was out in that part of the world for like 6 months, innit? And in Thailand, bro, Phuket is the worst part. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Did you go to other parts or was you only stayed there?
No, I was going to Phuket and then my villa was like a 30-minute drive on Ped, didn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what area that was in, but that area was more calm.
Yeah.
But when you get into like main Phuket and on my way there, they used to have the checkpoints as well. Yeah, they're just vicious, bro, man.
Yeah, I think you should go back there, but just don't go Phuket, innit?
Yeah. I'm going to deliver a watch in like 3-4 days. It's a different part though. I can't remember. The guy messaged me the city, but
you're not
Bangkok either.
Now, let's even talk about the delivery because you said so do you guys, obviously, I don't think you hand deliver every watch. Do you have an agreement with a courier or something like that?
No, we personally hand deliver it. If it's overseas, I'll personally take it if it makes sense. Innit?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask as well, like the cost and all of that.
Yeah, if it more time, the person purchasing the watch, I ask them to cover the flight costs.
Okay.
And if possible, cover the hotel costs. If not, we'll cover the hotel, innit? I'll just find something cheap, innit? Like, I don't care, innit? I'll sleep in a room. You know what I'm saying?
Is there no couriers available then that could ensure the transit?
No, you can use FedEx and that, but when it's big pieces, bro, it's risky, bro. You don't want to be doing that, bro. Yeah, I don't mind if it's like a 2-3 grand ring. Yeah, I'll send it with FedEx, but like a big 30-40 grand watch, like I will hand deliver that to you, bro, just to make sure there's no hiccups.
Yeah.
What's
the most that these delivery companies will insure even up to?
I'm not sure. We've never asked to try and ship a watch abroad, like a high value watch. Do you know what I'm saying? I receive watches. I don't know how like the other people are doing it because I receive watches from Dubai, Hong Kong, all over the world, bro. Like we receive watches, come straight to our store, and I don't know how they're doing it, bro. They must be I think they're doing is when they're sending the watch, they're marking it as a let's say $500 value, so they don't have to pay mad fees to send it.
Okay.
Or the duty, innit?
Yeah, but I'm not taking that risk because if I mark a 40 grand watch as 5 bills and it goes missing, then I'm only gonna get 5 bills.
Yeah.
So I'll rather just hand deliver it, innit?
How do you determine if a watch is fake or not? Have you ever been sent fake watches?
I would just open it, check the movement, innit?
And you're able to tell like that?
Yeah, so the shit fakes, you can tell by eye, by feel, by touch, but good super clones, like, you have to open the back. You have to open the watch. There's some mad clones out there nowadays.
And do you do that for every watch you receive? You check it?
Yeah, obviously I've got a trustworthy relationship with the people that send me stuff from abroad. They're jewelers abroad, innit? The first few, like, I'll check every single one. Even the first time I bought a watch off a jeweler in Dubai and Hong Kong, I went to their office and met them personally. Yeah. Before I just sent them money and they send me a watch. But now it's like we got like a very high trustworthy relationship in it, so I don't bother like worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? They're reputable, innit?
And not to hot shit up, I'm guessing like, do you man do a lot of transactions with crypto to avoid like paying import fees and all that shit?
No, if you're buying a watch from someone, if you're buying that majority of jewelers, if they're buying a watch from abroad, what the other jeweler abroad would do is send someone down to your store where you can pay them, or you can do bank transfer with IBAN, Swift. Yeah, exactly. So that, and then crypto is also an option. Some people pay with crypto. Yeah, so just depends on like the jeweler you're buying from, innit?
Yeah.
You still in crypto now? Like
No, I'm out of that, man.
Tell us about that actually, because it's funny you say crypto because I
had their money, bro, in Bitcoin and Shiba Inu.
Shiba, you know,
and
toast.
Shiba was like dark, bro. Yeah, I had it on like 250, 240 round, that sort of bread. I looked at it one day and it went to 90 bags, and I'm like, what's going on? But like, you know, like when you don't lose until you sell the coin.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just keep holding. It will go back up. It will go back up. Just kept going down and down, bro.
That's the fuck thing with crypto. It's nothing. It's not. I've never really. I don't really see crypto. I see crypto as just a giant Ponzi scheme, bro.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they say it's a currency. How does a currency have value? By people using it.
Yeah.
People aren't using Bitcoin to go and fucking buy it, but they are using it to buy watches. But I can't go buy a bottle of water with Bitcoin.
No.
So where's the value in it?
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad, bro. It's mad still. People that got into it like mad early, like they're the winners, isn't it? The people that was buying it at like £20 a Bitcoin, like they're winning right now. But I don't recommend no one right now going to buy a Bitcoin. What's it on today? Like 70 bags or something mad. So, yeah.
Bitcoin itself is a joke. What about other coins then?
Bro, I don't recommend, from my experience, I don't recommend no coin.
I just treat crypto like
it's too volatile, bro. Like anything can happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, or let's say you've got, I don't know, 100 bags to your name. No problem, invest a little 2-3 bags, but don't do what I done and invest like 85-90% of your income, bro. Like,
what made you go all into it though? Like, what made you have faith in it?
Gas, bro. Like, I followed the wave, innit, instead of surfing it, bro. I was just following the wave, bro. Like, bear man are saying, yo, bro, I just cashed out this. I just got pumped, innit. I got gas.
Yeah. That's how it was.
It's the same like with what happened to people in COVID when like watches were jumping from 30k to 75k. People were buying watches at all-time high, bro, 70 bags. Even one of my closest friends, bro, big up Torres, he's my partner as well. Before we started like selling jewelry, he bought a RM for big money, bro, big money, and end up losing mad money on it, bro. Yeah, mad money. So it happens, bro.
What makes RMs so expensive? Because you said the why watches have value is because of the mechanics, the shit going on inside.
Yeah.
What's different with RM? What makes RM so?
They've got good craftsmanship. Yeah, the movement's like it's good, but personally, bro, if I'm being dead honest, bro, like most of them, obviously, majority of them are on rubber straps, innit? Yeah. So you're getting a bit of 18 karat gold, but the movement's mad. But what makes those expensive is like the exclusivity of them. They're not easy to get, and obviously with RM, they've not been about for long, I think they launched in 2000, bro. Okay. So to get their name as big as they did in 20 years, 25 years is crazy, but I think their marketing was mad.
Yeah, how'd they do it?
They just got bare celebrities, bro. They've done bare collabs with celebrities. Like there's a RM Pharrell Williams, I think it's a RM 52.
And the Dow thing as well.
Nadal, yeah.
Robert Watson.
Exactly, they just do bare collabs, bro. But the RM 52 Pharrell Williams is like, some of them go for $3 million.
$3 million?
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Seen that blue one that Jay-Z's got or something? It's like
yeah.
I think it's bang.
Yeah,
bro.
mental. Mental.
Mad.
Would you say it's risky then to buy an RM?
1,000,000%.
Because it's not been around for a
Now,
long time.
if you buy it now, it's not too bad. But when you buy it during the hype, like people was buying Bubba Watsons for $500,000. And today they're like, you can get them for like 160, 150. That's big money gone down the toilet, bro.
How?
Yeah, it's big money lost, man.
Damn, and what?
Big money.
And then also these other watch brands like Hublot.
Oh, that's a piece of shit.
It's shit. Like, why?
That's a piece of shit, bro. Nobody in here ever buy a Hublot, bro. You know, as soon as you walk out the store, you've lost 95%, 90% of your money.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
So what smaller watch brands would you say for people who are trying to like, maybe start off, if they've got just a start?
Tudor, Omega's good.
Mm.
Obviously, Casio, classics, you can't lose nothing on that, bro. If you buy a £10 Casio, it can always be worth £10, you know what I mean? They're good. And just get smaller Rolexes, bro. You can get like the old school 90s models, two-tone 36mm. You buy them nowadays for 4K, they're always going to be worth the 4K, the 3.5K, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So, but it's jumping into the hype. Like when people follow the hype, that's what I don't advise. Yeah.
I think Richard Mille. Do you think maybe if Richard Mille was to be, let's say 75 years from now, Richard Mille's around for 100 years, and it's still their watches have constantly appreciated. Would you say then it would be a safe investment?
Yeah, they ain't stood the test of time, innit? Rolex has, so has Patek Philippe, so has Audemars. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Vacheron Constantine, they've all stood the test of time. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna have some form of value in it.
Mm.
But a Richard Mille, like you could buy one today for 150 bags, and then in 5 years it could be worth 30, bro. We don't know because it ain't stood the test of time yet.
Mm.
So anything could happen with that brand. It's very, very new. Do you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't dive into it with big money, but people do it, innit? Bare people have money to waste, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
So as a jeweler, it'd be in your best interest to sell a Richard Mille as soon as possible if you had one.
Yeah, 100%. Like nowadays, the market's crashed, innit? Everything's down. But even now, I don't advise people to jump into mad RMs like the RM11s, the RM30s. I don't advise because it's a volatile industry, bro. Like it's a volatile company as well, isn't it? One day they're up, one day they're down, innit? But if you're getting a smaller RM like a RM10 or RM5, yeah, you're fairly safe. That's what I do recommend. Go for RM10. And you shouldn't have any mad issues. If you're going to lose, maybe you might lose 5-10 bags, which sounds crazy, but people that have money to buy RMs, 5-10 bags is not like a crazy hit to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some of the bigger ones, like the Bubba Watsons, that bro saying the Nadals, bro, you could lose 200 bags. That's serious money. Whether you're rich or not, like that's serious money.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah. I don't advise, man, but each to their own, I guess. People like just want to flex hard, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
in terms of content for, your brand, what you got coming? Anything special?
yeah, we got a few pendants that we're making for some VIP clients, some celebrities. We're just building our YouTube platform, man. Just building it up, man. Yeah. And
Well, what type of videos do the best for you guys?
Reels.
Yeah.
Reels do good. Reels. Yeah. Mainly.
I'm still trying to figure out the algorithm for Reels, man. Don't know.
It's got to be mad consistent, man. We tried to do one a day, innit?
Oh, okay.
We tried to do one a day still.
Fair enough.
Yeah, with Reels, we tried to just bang that one every day or push the algorithm. And if you bang a Reel, and let's say the Reel does very well, like gets 500,000 views, you've got to put something up the next day. If you wait like a week, the algorithm's gone, innit?
Yeah, what would you say, because you say you get most of your clients from social media, what would you say have you ever seen a month where you've done, what, let me try and frame this. What's kind of your conversion rate? So how many views would it take on average to get a sale?
Yeah.
Bro, could be, on a story post, we get about 9K, 8K viewers, yeah?
Mm.
So let's say I've put up a watch, 8,000 people have seen it. To be real, like, I only need probably the first 200-300 people that see it. Like someone will inquire, like, yo, how much is this? Is it available? It's not really about views. It's us as a brand in general. People are just always hitting us on the DM because our followers are good now. So one video might get like 150k views, but then no one will buy that item. But then another video might get only 30k views, but then that item's a fast seller. It depends on the item as well.
It depends on the item because I was gonna go into like the numbers, the social media numbers, but obviously
Working,
TikTok.
yeah.
You don't. You say you're not even on TikTok, so you can't even measure that really.
Yeah, no, we're not on there. Just people just grab our content and just fling it up on TikTok, innit? Like,
But a lot of the people who get recommended to you, the majority of them say like, "Can you source this for me?"
Yeah, loads of people every day, man. At least like 15, 20 messages a day. People send us a watch. Can you get this in? When can you have it by? I can send a deposit now. Yeah, and come collect it. Yeah,
You must get hella unserious people.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah.
Do you filter it out? Like, do you reply to everyone or like?
You never know. Do you know what's mad, bro? You'll get a man that has no display pic on Instagram, 5 followers, and following 3,000 people, but he himself has got 5 followers. And I promise you, what I've learned is more time. Those are the serious ones, bro. Yeah. It's mad. Before I used to look at that and be like, oh, some catfish account, but bro, it's always them guys that pop up to the store and be like, yeah, this is my account. Those more time are serious people. Like, so now it's like, man, I have to reply to everyone because you just never know, innit?
Yeah, you might have to get someone to manage that.
Yeah, but then it's like, do you know what? My phone's going to keep, if it's not me, Dawood, or anyone in the team, then I wouldn't really employ someone just to do that because they're going to be ringing me every minute. How much would you pay for this?
Oh yeah.
How much can they get? Because
Like-
they don't have the knowledge, innit?
Yeah.
So it has to be someone in the team to do the messages. Yeah.
So you guys are all basically like familiar with, like you all have similar knowledge to know how much to charge for certain thing. Like you always like average the same amount. If someone was like, for example, if someone was to ask you something, and if someone starts to Mac something, they're gonna get around the same price.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Badz, you got anything else? I think we're gonna wrap it up now.
Got a couple questions still.
Yeah,
That's this corner's time. You get me?
Make sure you guys talk into the mic.
Yeah, we're gonna chat into the mic. No,
Like when you're speaking, just have the mic. Like,
say no more, bro. We're gonna kiss the mic. We're gonna come real close.
nah, none of that.
But
To the mic. Like, pull it.
man, come on, man. Bro, I know it's a topic you've kind of like, you get me, put aside to the side and that. See, on the music thing, bro, I got a couple questions, bro. Like, see, like, I want to know what you're thinking about, like, the Moroccan artists and that. Who do you fuck with? Maybe someone that you might have wanted to link up with if you were still in the game. Like, is there?
Yeah, big up the Moroccan artists. Their numbers are mad.
Yeah, they go ham still.
Yeah, especially Dizzy Dross. He does mad numbers. My close friend manages him. Taze, shout out Taze, Moroccan Connect. But no, the Moroccan artists do their thing, man. But who do I rate the most from there right now? I've not been following too much recently, but probably Dizzy and Toto. You know, that's all I can see, innit? Really, when I go on my Instagram, that's who I see the most. But I know there's bare underground ones as well that are doing their thing. Big up Shafeen. I'm not sure if they're still a duo.
Yeah, nah, they split up still.
Yeah, Small X. Big up Small X. Yeah. He's cold. There's loads of them, man. Loads. There's too many of them like that. My mind's literally gone blank, but there's so many, bro. Like,
You know about Al-Firda?
nah.
Nah, you got
What's his name?
Al-Firda. He's from Gaza as well.
Is that the mad guy that does like, he looks like he's doing drugs?
Kala, he's ballied up.
Oh, no, I ain't
You're
seen
talking
it.
about Hliwa, innit?
Yeah, the wit, like, he's mad. Like, looks like he's doing bare drugs, bro. Yeah.
Something like that.
He's got a ponytail.
Yeah. Him.
I hear it still. And bro, you see with your catalogue, now that it's kind of sealed and you're not going to really add to it again, what would you say was your like favourite tune of your whole run? Your favourite tune, maybe like your favourite freestyles or
Probably
what was the coldest like?
Probably some of my recent stuff, you know. On the Fire exit, I dropped some tunes that's my guilty pleasure, fam. It's not on the net, but I still bang like my own shit every now and again.
Yeah, I hear it.
You get me every now and again. But I'd say in general, probably Realer Than Most
Good one. Still.
and both the What Have I Becomes, because they
Classics.
What's Going In that I done with Belzy.
Favorite.
But this guy,
One day.
Yeah, One Day, and One Life that I done with C Mills, because we didn't shoot a video for that,
yeah.
and that got like 15 million streams, which is crazy, with no vid.
That's mad.
Yeah, no video, so that one's up there for me as well. But like the commercial stuff, like Habibti, like I promise you, bro, I hated that song. I wrote that when I was in my house one night, bored, like 30 minutes, didn't put no effort into it. Just, it was basically, the whole thing was like a chorus, bro, yeah?
Yeah.
No effort got put into that.
I hear that.
I'll be real, yeah. You see, when I listen to music here, like I used to produce in it, so
Yeah.
when I'm listening to music, I'm listening to the beat in it first. if
It
the
was the-
beat is not getting to me, I ain't gonna take it in like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Same, bro. Same.
Yeah.
I don't know though, man.
It's mad because I've got tunes that I've written, like I'm putting my heart into it. I'm writing facts about my life, you know.
That's
Like,
the ones that.
sometimes tears just come into my eyes. Like when I'm writing the pain, I'm saying, yeah, this got a hit.
Those are the ones that.
It'll get like a 500,000, 1 million.
Yeah.
Get nothing. Then Habibti went and got 10 mil of us nonsense that I wrote to come out. That girl coming from Venus, like. What are you talking about? She came from Lewisham, bro. But you know. Do you get it? So yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's mad, man. Music's okay, though. It's always the ones that you think like, you know what I mean? You put that out. AM. He's bro. It was in the archives in my laptop. We come to my house one day, and I was playing him some of my unreleased shit. We got to Habibti. He's like, whoa, pull that back. I said, you're taking the piss. He's like, this is a banger. And he's a music man.
Yeah, shout out AM though. Shout out AM being goated from that flowers gaze. It's like,
Bro, he don't get his flowers, bro. He don't get his flowers, bro. I can't say who he ghostwrites for. That's up to him if he wants to say it one. But believe me, he was ghostwriting for some of the biggest people in the industry. Facts. I've seen it with my own eyes. Facts. And he gets no flowers, bro. The guy is so talented. And when he heard that song, where he's got mad music he's like, put this out, trust me, you will change your life. You. So I took his advice, I put it out, and he was right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up A, man. I feel like you don't get enough flowers, man.
Now you see that one. That's how it always be with the music. I don't know if you know my thing. I made a song called London Scammer like years ago, and I think it's dead. But at the time,
You put one 8-9 months ago, though, no?
yeah, that was before.
Scamming in this. Yeah. I banged that the other day still.
Yeah, but the one that put me on the map was London Scammer because it went off on TikTok, innit?
Yeah, I see that.
And that one, like, I made that as a joke. You know what I mean?
Them
I made it as a joke. And then my boy Rex, he's the one who told me, nah, this actually bangs. And then all the man them actually started playing it, like proper singing it and that.
Yeah.
And I dropped it and it did that. So it's always like that with the music, bro.
I'll be real with that song he's talking about. Yeah, I've told him this, innit? I don't like that song, but I'm guilty, bro. If that song comes on, I'm singing it. That song comes on, I'm singing that shit word for word, bro. I don't like it.
If you're to run Habibti right now, bro, the room would be turned into a concert right now. You know what I'm saying?
My facts. It's mad.
Music is funny, man.
Let's wrap it up now, though, man.
Yeah, bro. It was a pleasure having you, man. But honestly, appreciate you coming, bro.
Love, man. Enough love, bro. Thanks. Love, my guy. Love, bro.
Aye, for coming through.
Bro, don't end it yet. Little outro. Little outro. As you can see, guys, we're back. This time we're in a different spot, though. Shout out Tankz. We're in our own spot. What are we calling this one?
I don't even know.
What, click your headquarters?
This ain't big enough to be a headquarters yet.
I listen. What did you say again? It starts as crumbs and turns into
Cake.
Get what I'm saying? So yeah, listen. Stay tapped in. We're gonna start dropping weekly. Actually, we're aiming for 2 episodes a week, but that's only if you guys continue to run it up. But yeah, once again, Adz, we appreciate you coming out.
Love having me.
And you lot, tap in next time.